Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the August 28th, 2025 meeting of the Planning Commission. Amanda, can we please have a roll call?
Rachel Bennett.
Here.
Brad Bennington.
Here.
Larry Basco.
Here.
Mark McKechnie. EJ McManus.
Here.
Jared Pulver.
Here.
Jeff Thomas. Jim Wallen.
Here.
Roll has been taken.
And David Culbertson. I'm here.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. You're here.
It's a very weird night. Tonight's agenda is available on the city's website for those watching from home. The order of business this evening will consist of consent calendar and written communications, minutes, public hearings, and reports. Item 20 is the consent calendar and written communications. Have the commissioners reviewed the consent calendar and written communications, and are there any questions? Seeing none, could I please have a motion?
Chair, I move to adopt the consent calendar and written communications as submitted.
Is there a second?
Second.
All right. Motion has been made and seconded. Amanda, can we please have a roll call?
Rachel Bennett.
Yes.
Larry Basco.
Yes.
David Culbertson.
Yes.
EJ McManus.
Yes.
Jared Pulver.
Yes.
Jeff Thomas. Oh, sorry, he's not here. Brad Bennington.
Yes.
And Jim Wallen.
Yes.
Perfect. Assuming that was seven.
Seven.
yeses? Okay, motion passes. Item 30 is the minutes. Have the commissioners reviewed the minutes from the Planning Commission meeting of August 14th, 2025? If so, does anybody have any additions or corrections? Seeing none, the minutes will stand as submitted. Item 40 is oral requests and communications from the audience. This is an opportunity for members of the audience to address the commission on matters that are not on today's agenda. If you wish to speak, please come forward to the podium, sign in, tell us your name and your concern. Seeing no one come forward, tonight's public hearing is going to be conducted as quasi-judicial hearing. If you plan to testify, please listen carefully to the following prepared statement regarding the procedural rules that govern these hearings. Statement will be read by Mr. Alan Moreland, Deputy City Attorney.
I'm going to explain the rules that govern these hearings. Before the hearing begins, city staff will give a report. The report will list the criteria that govern the city's decision. After the staff report, the hearing will be open for other speakers. The applicant will speak first and may ask for rebuttal time. Following the applicant, any other interested person will be allowed to speak. Any testimony, argument, or evidence you give must relate to the criteria listed in the staff report or other criteria in the comprehensive plan or land use regulations that you believe apply to the decision. If you fail to raise an issue or do not give the commission sufficient information so that the commission and any party can respond, you will not be able to appeal that decision to the Land Use Board of Appeals. If you do not raise constitutional or other issues about any proposed condition with specificity so that the commission can respond to that issue, you will not be able to bring a court action for damages. Before the hearing is closed, anyone who needs more time to present evidence must ask for more time. If you ask, the hearing will be continued or the record will be kept open, and you will have at least 7 days to present additional written evidence.
Thank you. In order to proceed through this evening's agenda in a timely manner, applicants will be given 10 minutes for testimony to present their application. Individuals commenting will be given 3 minutes, and if needed, the applicant will be given 5 minutes for rebuttal. Agenda item 50.1 SV-25-141, consideration of a request for a vacation of unimproved street rights-of-way for two 50-foot wide segments of Belknap Road located between Garfield Street and Center Drive, and the east of Center Drive to the terminus of subject Belknap Road right-of-way. The subject rights-of-way are within the CH Heavy Commercial Zoning District. The applicant is CEG Holdings, LLC. CSA Planning is the planner. Dustin Severs is the planner. The applicant has requested to continue this item to the September 11th, 2025 Planning Commission meeting. Are there members in the audience that wish to speak on that application and are not able to attend the September 11th meeting? Seeing no one come forward, is there a motion for consideration?
Chair, I move to continue SV-25-141 to the September 11th, 2025 Planning Commission meeting.
Thank you. Is there a second?
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded. Amanda, could we please have a roll call?
Yes. Jim Wallen.
Yes.
EJ McManus.
Yes.
Larry Basco.
Yes.
David Culbertson.
Yes.
Rachel Bennett,
Yes.
Jared Pulver,
Yes.
Brad Bennington.
Yep.
We have 7 yeses.
Thank you. Motion passes. That concludes tonight's public hearings. Moving on to item 60, presentation of reports. Transportation Commission.
Yeah, our meeting was canceled yesterday, so we've not met.
Got it. Site plan and architecture. Commissioner Thomas is not here, so maybe Kelly can light in and mention that, as well as how long our September 11th meeting is going to be now.
I will do so. Thank you, Mr. Chair. Good evening, Commissioners. I am Kelly Aiken with your Planning Department. So a couple things for you. Our Site Plan and Architectural Commission meeting last week, I guess, they had kind of a split decision on an application from the Oregon Department of Forestry. They had expanded their dispatch office last year. It's kind of a long story. At any rate, they applied for an exception asking for relief from a requirement to construct sidewalk on Bateman. So their campus is on the southeasterly corner of Bateman and Table Rock. So the code requires that they improve sidewalk on Bateman, which is where their helipads are. So the commission provided relief from the sidewalk requirement. They did not provide relief from the code requirement to install streetlights on Table Rock. So it's kind of a weird split decision. So that's all that was at SPAC last week. For my own department report, if I might, Mr. Chair.
Absolutely, please.
So I wanted to introduce Kagan Benson to you. He's our new Planner 3 in our current planning division. Comes to us from Uncle Sam. We're happy to have him. So you'll be seeing him here more working on my team. Let's see. We don't have any business scheduled for your next study session. That's September the 8th, so we don't have any business there. We do have business for your next 2 regular meetings, so September 11th and September 25th. September 11th is not going to be a terrible meeting for you. I don't think so. At council last week, we had, they continued the Belknap vacation that you also just continued, and they initiated an annexation for us. Next week at council, we have a project year-end report for our community development block grant program. And also, just so you know, we're asking the council to continue the hearing on the downtown 2040 plan. They're going to have a study session on it in September. And then we were asking them to move that hearing off till October. So if you had questions or comments, rather on a personal level, of course you can't really as a commissioner at this point, but you certainly can as a citizen, that you wanted to get those up to council, feel free to do so.
Kelly, just on that, and we already approved the minutes or whatever, but writing minutes is challenging, I'm certain, and so I don't know who could convey that message, but I know that we actually had, not that all our discussion isn't always meaningful, but I thought it was good discussion and good kind of pros and cons or whatever. And so if we could encourage council to maybe listen to that portion of the hearing, that would be awesome.
Yeah, we'll do. I'll mention that to Carla.
Thanks.
So they're going to have a study session on that in September, just coming up week after next, I think it is. So they're going to talk about that at their study September session. They're also going to talk about cannabis business buffers, particularly in the downtown. So that's something that they asked us to take a look at, and something that I think our city attorney's kind of spearheading that. So that's something that's happening. And then I think that's all that I have for you. I did want to mention today is Miss Layla Gross's last day with us as an intern. Oh. She's heading east, far east. So that's all that I had for you, unless you have questions for me.
Kelly, I know it's past the 1-year mark on the wonderful project that was the bike lane, 2-way bike lane downtown on Main Street. Mm-hmm. Has the council taken up whether or not that project is going to stay or revert back to 3 lanes?
I'm not sure of exactly where that is. I know that they've had a number of sessions on it. I don't know if the Transportation Commission has tossed that around a bit, I think.
I guess I don't want to speak for council, but I would say that my understanding was at one of our previous meetings that they had been presented with, like 24 options or something.
A number of options, yes.
I think they narrowed it down to like 3 they wanted to, further consider. And off the top of my head, I don't totally remember what they are. I think one of them is is going back to normal. I think one of them is maybe doing a one directional bike lane on Main, but maybe not having the corresponding one on 8th, which I guess I was a little surprised about. But anyway, I think they are narrowing it down, and it's probably in Public Works house to kind of better formulate
Figure it out.
a summary. I do think one of the ones that's still on the table is the one where they turned downtown Main Street into like a hotbed of activity based on some California town that they really liked or that somebody really liked. But I don't know how that was going to happen or be funded. But I think that was still on the table if I recall correctly.
Okay.
So anyway.
Well, thank you.
That's it for me.
Okay, sounds good. Item 70, messages and papers from the chair. I have nothing. Any comments from the city attorney?
No comments.
Are there any propositions or remarks from the commission members? Seeing none, we are adjourned.
If you could pick up the pace next time, Dave, we'd appreciate it.
Well, I'm petrified.